Hi there, welcome along to the Big Quiz Night In live here on Facebook. We're going to be starting in about 15 minutes time. Just going to wait for people to start joining and then we'll be underway with our second quiz night. Got 3 rounds as always to go through and hopefully we'll have a good turnout tonight. We're doing this throughout the coronavirus pandemic and who knows, maybe beyond that. Normally this quiz night takes place on a Thursday and a Sunday at the King's Head and Bell in Abingdon. And when the pandemic's over, we'll be back there, but maybe, just maybe, we'll carry on doing these videos if it's worth it. So yeah, let's see who joins in. We're getting lots of notifications coming through now as people wanted to find the video. Let's see how we go. And Kings of the Bell, Speak of the Devil, they have arrived already. Welcome, guys. Welcome along. Going to be starting about 5 past again, like we did before, about 5 past the hour. Hey, Naomi's here, our first top fan. Welcome. Going to be talking more about top fans later on. We've got some perks for the top fans. Some of you may have seen that post already. The St. Bernards are in. Fantastic. Welcome, guys. Yes, for those of you who don't know, we'll talk more about that a little bit later on as well as more people join. I do want you all to have fun team names tonight as always, so be thinking of those. Bonjour, Jack. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Real friends are here. Another one of my regular quiz teams from the pub. Thank you so much for coming along, guys. Welcome. Make sure you're all ready to go for about 9 o'clock. So we've got about 10 minutes to go until 9, and then we'll see what the numbers are looking like. Facebook's got this new way of doing Facebook Live with a creator studio and God knows what, so it's hard to keep track of everything right now, so you have to bear with me today. Real friends, can't wait. I love it. Lots going on. This is good. Should have a really busy one, and I've had over 100 extra likes and follows since we did the last quiz on Sunday. So this is fantastic. Everybody's been sharing it. It looks like it's something people really want. So that's good. Let's see. Oh, something went wrong. Hello. Lots going on. What's happening? Josh, all right, mate? Venya's here as well. Thunderhorse, digitally remastered. I love it. Absolutely brilliant. Good stuff. My team is called the QT Delinquents. I invited friends. Welcome, Lou. Good to see. Oh, this is really nice, guys. Wow. Keep it coming. So in case you didn't see earlier on, and I'll talk about this as we go, but we're doing TV and films round first. TV and films again, like we did on Sunday. I think it's a good way to start things off. Everybody knows a little bit about TV and films. We go into science and nature tonight. We keep changing up the subjects every quiz. So science and nature will be next. And then we'll do potluck last. And then I'll talk about what happens after that once we're done. Yes, Chrissy's on as well. Yes, my wife is on. Don't worry, she won't cheat, I promise. She's in a different room. She hasn't seen the quiz. Lack of knowledge. Welcome, guys. Welcome along. I hope everybody finds the video okay. I had some real problems with the scheduled event. I had a feeling it was a risk doing it. And then earlier on, I checked about it. And it turns out if you do a scheduled event, if you want to do the video within that event, you have to have third-party software to do a video on Facebook Live in that event, which is completely useless because, we don't all have that. So it seems very strange. But anyway, Roz is in the house. Hi, Roz. Welcome. Sell Marketeers. Do we have any other of your team on tonight? Sarah's here, another top fan. Welcome. I will point out the top fans as I see them in the comments because you're going to get and have been getting and about to get a special perk for being a top fan. I'll tell you more about that in a minute as well. What we're drinking tonight as well. We all got some drinks in. I'm on the vino tonight. Wouldn't be a pub quiz without a sneaky drink. Yes, we all heard clapping. Who else heard clapping or who else went outside and did a bit of a clap for the NHS? Maisie has a team as well. I was outside clapping. We had to put the kids to bed at the same time, or rather, Chrissy did. But yeah, we're going to try and do that more often. Hey, here's my sister. Becky's in. Hi, Becky. G&T. Oh, all right, you can keep that to yourself. I'll stick to the wine, thank you. Jackie Brown. Jackie Brown's in the house. She's got vodka. Jeff. Welcome, Jeff. Bulmers for Lou. How did I know you were drinking cider? Some things never change. Strongbow for Sarah. Only fools, no horses, playing from home. Welcome, guys. I love the profile pic as well. That NHS with the Superman logo is brilliant. Yes, Doom Radleys. We did, David. Well done. Yes, Anna as well. Yeah, clap, clap, clap. Love it. Apparently, they're going to do that every week now at 8 o'clock. There's loads of videos going up. You'll no doubt see them after we're done here. Loads of videos people are sharing that are happening all over the country, which is amazing to see. So we're going to do that at 8 o'clock every Thursday by the sounds of it. Leaves on Coke and cider. Not together. That's a good one. Yeah, okay. Don't mix those up. Simon's got his Guinness. Good, good, good. Who else have we got here? Katie. Hi, Katie. Long time no see. Oh. Now, the one thing I can't on is how many people we've got watching, which isn't very helpful. So it might have to be a nice surprise when I finish the broadcast as to how busy it gets. I don't know if anybody else can see that because I just can't. You can't see it in this view unless it's in there. Let's have a look. This is a whole new creation on the go here. Doesn't seem to be there. Lots of comments coming in. G&T for Helen tonight. 73. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, you keep an eye out. Let me know it's 100 before we start at least. 74, 77. Okay, great. Well, I'm going to have a commentary of numbers now. I shouldn't have said that. Three Musketeers. Welcome. Three Musketeers. Excellent. Okay. It's going up. Yeah, 5 minutes to 9. That's good. First round's TV and films. As a reminder, guys, first round is TV and films. What have we got here? Gin for Cara. Hence your name, Gin will fix it. I like it. Freya and Hans, yes. Team name, only one working. Oh. Keep the camera steady. 81, excellent. If we get past 88, that's a record in 2 quizzes, because the first one we got to 88 in total. It was lower than that, but it turns out, yeah. Bill, you were watching one quiz. Yeah, you weren't the first one. You weren't the first one, trust me. All right. Yeah, this is definitely the live one. This is Thursday night, okay? Thursday night's one. Magic Peter and Jenny McGee. That's an amazing team name. It's Magic Peter and Jenny McGee. Guys, if you didn't see the post I put on earlier, Magic Peter, one of the best children's entertainers you could ever hope to hire. Amazing. Apologies for the noise. I am set up in the kitchen. We're just sorting some stuff out here. It's a record, 89. Yes, we've done it. We've done it, Jackie. Not just me. We've done it. Yeah, everybody say hi, Magic Peter and Jenny. And if you want to book a Magic Peter for a kids' party, do it. You won't regret it. Peroni for you, Dave. Do you know what? I wish I could join you. We ran out of beer that I bought it. And yeah, we haven't got any more. Hey, we're up to 94. Yes, see, Anna knows. Anna knows. Magic Peter is fab, yes. Old neighbours, hi, Janet. Wow, we've got Janet and Katie in. Have you got any more of the family join in, I wonder? 3 minutes 9. 3 minutes to 9. Have we got to 100 yet? Yeah, massive shout out. I like it. What's going on? Stay on the page. How can I run out of beer? Because we went out, we bought some beer, and then I drank the beer, and then the beer was gone.
We have wine!
We do have wine. Look. We do have wine. This is a really nice bottle. A Shiraz for anybody that's interested. Lovely bottle. My mum is saying the link has expired. No, 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 no. I had to delete the scheduled event because it was never going to be posted on that one, which I only found out about half an hour ago. You need third party software to do that, so I won't be scheduling events again because I knew it was going to cause confusion. Now I've seen that. I only just found out, so I deleted the scheduled event and posted it live on the video on the main page where I am now. So hopefully everyone come over and find it. It's definitely not expired. I just deleted that event. I put a comment on there to make sure everybody had seen or knew that there was a problem because of Facebook work schedule. Hey, we're at 100. Thank you. Jace is here, and top fan is in the house. If you keep liking and commenting on this, you too can be a top fan of this Big Quiz Night In page. And I'll tell you what that means when we get to about 9 o'clock and start. Because obviously you might have seen other Facebook pages, but I've given and I've created something which I think is a bit fun, something different for everybody that's lucky enough to get to top fan status for the page. Yeah, let's keep this going. Come on. 101, 104. Excellent stuff. It's really frustrating that I can't see the count on this. So I'm going to have to do some more research as to 110. Jason, you're most toppist, are you? You are the tippy toppist of the top fans. I think they'll wait in the car park about that when we get back together at the pub. So to anybody that hasn't been to my quiz nights before, or perhaps you live miles away and have no idea what's going on, the King's Head and Bell in Aberdeen, when there isn't a pandemic going on, every Thursday night at 9 o'clock, every Sunday night at 8 o'clock, I host a live pub quiz there, which is not broadcast on the internet. And it couldn't be anyway, because I play background music and Facebook would take that straight down for copyright, no doubt. And because of the pandemic, that closed down. It was a very busy quiz, and it will be back when the pandemic's over. But until such time, I'm running them on here so that everybody can join, and we've opened it up to whoever wants to join from around the world. Someone started a watch party, so now logged in on 2 areas. So if it's not counting, I have 5 more. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, tonight's topic are here as well. Welcome. Yeah, let's do that as well. Let's talk about watch parties first, and then we'll come back to Anna's comment about the NHS, because we should talk about that as well before we begin again. Absolutely. So watch parties. If you see it come up as a watch party because somebody shared it on Facebook, thank you for sharing it, firstly. But please don't watch via a watch party. If you are watching in a watch party and you're trying to watch the live broadcast, I don't know you're watching. We can't see how many of you are in total, and I can't see your comments either, so you can't really get my reaction to your scores and anything I ask of you in the comments, any of the likes, any of the shares, nothing like that if you're in a watch party. So come out of the watch party, just click on the Big Quiz Night In Facebook page link anywhere, and you should see this post. Okay? NHS, let's give a big shout out to the NHS. Put some wow and love heart emojis on here for the NHS, because they are doing some amazing work here. Oh, well, everywhere, let's be honest. So let's do some of that. Vicky's here as well, and Jack. Yes, Vicky and Jack, welcome. Does that mean Pat's here? Does he not have Facebook? Is he watching with you, Vicky? Millie, hello. T1 is here. Welcome. She ended the watch, thank God. Good. And how many of you are using Zoom or any other kind of app to video conference with your teammates as well? Because obviously you can't always do that. You're not all in the same rooms, are you? Thank you for all the emoji options and stuff as well. Keep doing that. Love hearts for the NHS, I think. Yeah, I don't mind where you put them in the chat or reactions. That's all fine. And the police. In fact, it's not just the NHS. I mean, that's what the started for. But as many people were saying, we should be doing for everybody. Keywords, anyone out there still working, putting themselves at risk. We should, absolutely. I'm going to have a quick drink, and we're going to be starting any minute now. So TV and films then. TV and films will be the first round of the evening, just like we did on Sunday. I imagine the asterisks are meant to be a swear word there. Yeah, trophies. Team Face Hunter here. Yeah, so you can watch me on Facebook. Watch that on live. Zoom, you could on another device to get team all joining in. And also, of course, use Facebook Messenger and stuff as well if you wanted. But Zoom means you can video conference with them while you're watching me. Hopefully that won't be too confusing. I'm going to have to take my eye off the comments for a minute. So keep going if you want to. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen now. And I need to tell you just before we start, because we're coming up to 5 past, which is when I said I'd begin, talk to you about top fans. So if you like the page, if you follow the page, if you share and emoji react and comment and interact enough, like on any other Facebook page, you get rewarded with a top fan badge, which you'll see some people have already got. For everybody that has a top fan badge, I invited you and will continue to invite you if you haven't got them yet to a group. Now, give me just one moment because I need to pass the phones to my wife if she needs them. You got them? Okay, because otherwise I hear an echo of myself. Right. Okay, no worries. So, for everybody that is a top private group, that private group is for fans only. In that group, you get the perk of being able to suggest topics for quiz rounds or perhaps a topic to put into a general knowledge kind of round. For example, we have one of those top fan topics coming up within the TV and films round. When I get to it, I'll give that person a shout out for involved and for suggesting it, and then I'll ask a question. You don't get to put the question idea forward. You don't get to tell me what question to ask, just the subject, because otherwise you could tell me and then obviously you'll know the answer and it'll be a bit pointless, wouldn't it? So that's how that's going to work. As soon as you get the top fan badge, that happens every week. Normally it gets updated. I'll start inviting you to the group. And if you become a top fan and I haven't invited you, then please message me and I'll get it sorted as soon as I can. So if you've all got your team names ready, you've all got food distribution workers, of course. Yeah, all key workers, anybody out there, we know you're all worked, definitely. Sounds keep cutting out. I don't know if that's me or if that's your end. I'm going to make a start, though, because we're at 5 past now. So I hope that's all right with everybody. Just glitching here and there. Okay. Is the picture flickering out for you guys? Sound is very... Okay. I'm not sure what we can do about that. Let me know. Could be here. Yeah. I mean, there is a risk that if it's happening for me, then it ends. But eyes down. I think because obviously so many people are at home, they're using the internet all the time. A lot of the broadband widths is throttled. Yeah, it seems like it's coming clear on my end. Sometimes it's flickering. Picture's fine. Okay, good. We still have that sound problem. Just persevere. Yeah, I think I might have to. I have been asked to go a bit slower through the questions because I did go maybe a bit fast last time. Cool. I expected that kind of feedback, and it's good to know. Changing the name to Double Jeopardy. Okay, some of you would pick down. I will speak slower. Yes, I've got a lot to say. You know me. I'm used to talking. All fine now. Much better. Great. Okay, TV and films. Round number 1. A top question is included here. I'll point it out and give that person a shout out as we go, and more on that to follow. So if we're all ready, eyes down, make a note of your answers. Don't put them in the comments. I will call out the answers at the end of the round, and we'll see if you tally up your own scores. We'll see how well you do. Don't cheat. What's the point? It's for fun. And I'll give you shout outs as well as I see your score coming in. So here we go. Question number 1. The theme tune to which TV show starts "Stick a Pony in Your Pocket"? The theme tune to which TV show starts "Stick a Pony in Your Pocket"? the theme tune to which TV show starts "Stick a Pony in Your Pocket"? Bit fuzzy in the chin area. Thanks, Jam. Brilliant. Yeah, I know. I'm open to all the banter because I'm the only one on camera, mate. Yeah. Got that one? Okay. Question number 2. What was Blackadder's first name? What was Blackadder's first name? Close everything down on my laptop. That's not a bad shout, yeah. Let me just close everything else down, free up some mess, bad boy. Much as I can goes down. I don't know who that is, Jenny. Norman Collier. All right. Question 3. Yeah, I'll have to look that up afterwards. Question 3. In which soap did Russell Crowe appear? Was it Neighbours, Home and Away, or The Flying Doctors? In which soap did Russell Crowe appear? Neighbours, Home and Away, or The Flying Doctors? Jane Varney, yes, I do. I do have a child's on. I'm not going to end up. In which soap did Russell Crowe appear? Was it Neighbours, Home and Away, or The Flying Doctors? I spend most of my time every day on Google Hangouts, typically, for my job. So I'm always dressed, at least at the top half. Always. Okay, question number 4. Joe Pesci came out of retirement in 2019 to star in which movie alongside Al Pacino and Robert De Niro? Question 4, once again. Joe Pesci came out of retirement in 2019 to star in a movie alongside Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. No, you're not allowed to ask Google, Anna. I think you knew that. You could murder a buttermilk baby, Jordan. Really? I don't think I've had one of those before. What goes in a buttermilk baby? Put it in the comments. I'll have a look. See if I might like it. Question number 5. Who links the following movies? Backdraft, Apollo 13, Cocoon, and Solo: A Star Wars Story. Who links the following movies? One person. Backdraft, Apollo 13, Cocoon, and Solo: A Star Wars Story. The Sullivans, for the kids. All right, there's a lot of in-jokes in the comments, so I'm just going to let those go by. Say what you want about each other to each other. Okay. Oh, here we go. Buttermilk chicken, bacon, blue cheese is best thing on the KHB menu. Buttermilk chicken, bacon, and blue cheese? Hang on a minute. When are you opening again? That does sound good, actually. That sounds amazing. That and the pizzas, then. That's got to be up there with the pizzas, because, man, their pizzas are good. And the burgers. And, well, I guess everything. Okay, question 6. Let's move on, shall we? Question 6. This is the top fan question. First ever top fan question. Thank you to Chris Fulwell for putting this idea forward. It wasn't technically in the group, but I hadn't opened the group yet, but he's a top fan, so it counts. And so he has put forward, as did some others on Sunday's quiz as well, a question about Red Dwarf. I will repeat questions at the end, by the way. I can see some of you talking about that. I'll repeat questions at the end. Here is the top fan question, number 6, and this is about Red Dwarf. Who are the only 2 actors to appear in every episode of Red Dwarf? 1 point for each. Who are the only 2 actors to appear in every episode of Red Dwarf? 1 point for each correct answer. Think of your arteries. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The buttermilk chicken, bacon, blue cheese. Yeah, I'm sure. But if it's good, I mean, it's got to be worth a try, right? Okay. Your next question. Question 7. Which Friends star appeared with Bruce Willis in The Whole 9 Yards? Which Friends star appeared with Bruce Willis in The Whole 9 Yards? Nice comments. How are we doing on numbers, by the way, guys? Somebody put in the comments, how are we doing in numbers? Still got over 100? 118, I'm hearing. A couple of watch parties. Guys, don't watch parties. Come over to the main Facebook page because I can't see your comments. Or your likes, or your shares, or anything doesn't register in a watch party. Okay, question number 8. Rocky, the movie, was nominated for how many Oscars in 1976? Rocky, the first Rocky movie, was nominated for how many Oscars in 1976? Thank you for the numbers. No, Red Dwarf, you want the... Okay, well, look, sometimes questions are going to come up and you're just not going to know the answer, so you're going to have to look it up afterwards, though. It's very funny. It's a very good show, and there's a new one coming out soon, in April, actually. 119, you think it went up to. Nice. Definitely a massive record compared to the last one. That's great. Question number 9 is for another 2 points. Which actors played Brett Maverick? One on TV in 1957 to 1962, and the other in a 1994 movie. The same character. Which actors played Brett Maverick? One on TV from 57 to 62, and the other in the 1994 movie Maverick. Yeah, something's got salad in it. That's basically health food. I mean, it's part of your 5 a day, right? It doesn't matter what you say, it's fine. Oh, yeah, loads of comments coming in. This is good. Okay, question number 10. In the 2005 movie Serenity was a movie sequel to which short-lived sci-fi TV show? The 2005 movie Serenity was a movie sequel to which short-lived sci-fi TV show? Oh, lots of love going on in the comments. That's nice. I have to say 2005 movie Serenity because I don't want it confused with a more modern movie also called Serenity that had Matthew McConaughey in it. I'm not talking about that movie. 2005 movie Serenity. Question 11. For those of you who've come to my quizzes for a long time, you might recognize these kind of questions because this is a bit of a throwback. Question 11. If Peter Parker is Spider-Man, Clark Kent is Superman, who is Wolverine? If Peter Parker is Spider-Man and Clark Kent is Superman, who is Wolverine? Hi, Sue. Oh, my Auntie Sue's on the line. Hi. Welcome along. Never like the first round normally. Oh, Pat, you always miss the first round. You're hardly ever in the for it. It's a bit different from the pub's version of the quiz, though. I'm just doing 3 random rounds. I'd like to do more, but it might be a bit tricky with the current setup I've got. All right. We're going to move on to the next question in our first round then. Question 12. What TV show have Jean-Claude Van Damme, Brad Pitt, George Clooney, and Julia Roberts all guest appeared in? What TV show have Jean-Claude Van Damme, Brad Pitt, George Clooney, and Julia Roberts all guest appeared in? Cheers, everybody, by the way. Oh, that's a nice one, Sue. No good at TV and film should be now in lockdown. I think lots of people like TV and films. Oh, and Auntie Anne's here too. Both of my lovely aunties are here watching. I'm sorry. I think I gave you a shout out earlier, but it's great to have you there. Does that mean Uncle Keith is here as well? I hope so. I'm sure he is. Hopefully, you get lots of points. Okay, question 13. Which popular TV character did Chris Swanson launch on film in 1992? Which popular TV character did Christy Swanson launch on film in 1992? So the TV show was after the film, but it wasn't Christy Swanson on the TV show, but she launched it in the movie. So which popular TV character did Christy Swanson launch on film in 1992? Yes, good. Uncle Keith. Do we have? I know there's some other people who should be on right now. I don't know if they are. I know we've got Thunder Horse, but do we have any representatives from Girls on Top here? The old pub quiz team name, legendary team, Girls on Top. Do we have any of them on the line? I haven't seen anything in the comments yet. Maybe I missed something. Chin Chin, absolutely. Yes. Cheers, Chippy. Cheers, Vicky. Cheers, Ashley. Right, where are we then? Okay, question 14. What is the surname of Tommy, Dill, and Angelica in Rugrats? What is the surname of Tommy, Dill, and Angelica in Rugrats? It's a 1 point question. They have the same surname. Hello from Keith. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, we've got one more question left in this round. Right. Question 15. This is where you need some extra thinking time. So before I go through the answers, you will have that. Question 15. Prior to the eventual release of No Time to Die, the latest Daniel Craig James Bond movie, I want you to name the first 4 James Bond movies to star Daniel Craig, 1 point for each. So prior to the release of No Time to Die, name the first 4 James Bond movies starring Daniel Craig. Yes, Anna, you're right. Jenny, Magic Peter, and yourself, you should absolutely come down to the pub. It's much bigger and better than you see tonight. I promise. Yeah. Owen, doing so badly. Oh, come on. It's only the first round. It's just for fun. Don't worry. Does anybody need a question repeated before I go through the answers as well? If you put the number in the comments, I'll repeat as let's say the 5 or so that you asked for me to repeat. I won't repeat the whole thing because otherwise we'll all night and nobody wants that. Good. You forgot it was today. You know what? I'm going to take away your top fan badge. How can you really forget it was today? I have not shut up about it on the Facebook page. Maybe it's because we're all locked up and everybody's losing track of their days. I don't know. Yes, good. Vicky, I'm repeating all of them. All right, I will repeat question 5 and 10 to start us off then. So question number 5. Who links the following movies? Backdraft, Apollo 13, Cocoon, and Solo: A Star Wars Story. One person links all of them. Nikki's quitting on the first round. You don't have to tell me your scores. Oh dear. All right. We'll keep an eye out for the picture round. I'll share that at the end. Maybe that'll be a bit easier. Yeah, it is just for fun. Question 10. Bit of company in the evening, hey. Question 10. The 2005 movie called Serenity was a movie sequel to which short-lived sci-fi TV show? And question 13. Question 13. Which popular TV character did Christy Swanson launch on film in 1992? Any more repeats? I can do 2 more if you need it. 8. Okay. Yeah, I can do 8. Right, question 8. Rocky movie, the first Rocky movie, was nominated for how many Oscars in 1976? Nikki, the music round I'm going to do is going to be like a handout round, so you'll see that as a separate post once I finish the live broadcast. It was something I do on here. So just keep an eye out for posts, and in about an hour's time, I'll be sharing that, and you can just look at that at your own time. And I'll put the answers in the comments a bit later on tonight as well. Yeah, Louise knows who Christy Swanson is. Honestly, you wouldn't love her anymore. I've just found out after doing some research today, she's a massive Donald Trump supporter. Like, I don't get political, but let's just say I'm not very happy about that. That's disappointing. But she was good in that particular film. I'll give her that. You're playing catch up on some of the questions right now. That's all right. Got nibble out now, just like being in a live pub. You've got nibble out now. What? For the music round. Yeah, keep an eye out for it, Nikki. Take care.
Nibbles?
Maybe you meant nibbles. Yeah, I'm sure you did. Yeah, that's it, Andy. You tell her. Yeah, you should stay on. Right. Okay. You're ready to... Can I take part in that if I leave? You can still take part in whatever you want. I'll still be here. And if I'm not here, then you can watch again if you really wanted to. So I think we're going to go through the answers now, if we're all ready. So give yourself a point for each correct answer. So number 1, the theme tune to which TV show starts "A Pony in My Pocket"? It is Only Fools and Horses. Question 2, what was Blackadder's first name? He was Edmund Blackadder. Question 3, in which soap did Russell Crowe appear? Was it Neighbours, Home and Away, or The Flying Doctors? He was in Neighbours. Question 4, Joe Pesci came out of retirement in 2019 to star in which movie alongside Al Pacino and Robert De Niro? It was The Irishman on Netflix. Question 5, who links the following movies? Backdraft, Apollo 13, Cocoon, and Solo: A Star Wars Story. It is Ron Howard. Ron Howard directed all of them. Yeah. Question 6 was our top fan question from Chris Fulwell about Red Dwarf. So I asked, who are the only 2 actors to appear in every episode of Red Dwarf? 1 point for each, Craig Charles and Danny John Jules. Lister and the Cat. Question 7. Which Friends star appeared with Bruce Willis in The Whole 9 Yards? It was Matthew Perry, or Matt Perry. Question 8. Rocky, the movie, was nominated for how many Oscars in 1976? If you got this exactly right, you get 2 points. If you don't get it exactly right, you get nothing. You can give yourself 1 point if you got one either side. The answer is 10. So you get 2 points if you put 10. You can have 1 for being close if you put 9 or 11, because that's sort of like what I would do at the pub quiz nights anyway. Sort of. Normally we do 2 points to the nearest team. So, question 9. Which actors played Brett Maverick, one on TV in 1957 to 1962, and the other in the 94 movie? In the TV show, it was James Garner, and in the movie, it was Mel Gibson. And the movie was just called Maverick, and James Garner actually had a role in it as well. Question 10. Serenity was a movie sequel to which short short-lived sci-fi TV show. No, Jenny, it wasn't Rambo. Serenity was a movie sequel to Firefly. Very short-lived. It's very sad. Should have got at least a second series. Question 11. If Peter Parker is Spider-Man and Clark Kent is Superman, who is Wolverine? Logan. Logan is Wolverine's name. I think there's technically other names he's had in comics, but Logan was the one we're looking for. My team are not showing kindness. Oh dear. Sorry to hear that, Chris. Maybe it's said this because they're not all top fans. I don't know. Question 12. What TV show have Jean-Claude Van Damme, Brad Pitt, George Clooney, and Julia Roberts guest appeared in? It is Friends. They've all cameoed in Friends or had guest appearances. Question 13. Which popular TV character did Christy Swan on film in 1992? She played Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Buffy. P. De Smith. Hello, the chef at the head. Hello, welcome. Okay, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She was the original Buffy. Question 14. What is the surname of Tommy, Dill, and Angelica in the Rugrats? It is Pickles. Dill Pickles? No. Tommy Pickles and Angelica Pickles. And question 15. The 4 James Bond movies prior to No Time to Die were Casino Royale, Solace, Skyfall, Spectre. 1 point for each. Okay, start tallying up your scores, guys. So 4 points for question 15. If you got every single one, obviously 1 point for each of them. If you need me to repeat anything just to make sure you marked your answers correctly, let me know. What you can do now is start putting your team scores in the comments. Again, it's just for fun. I'll read them out as we go, as long as I can keep up with them. And then we'll move on to the next round. The 4th Bond movie was Spectre, if that's what you mean, or the 4th question. 4th question was The Irishman on Netflix. The Irishman. 18 for Quiz Tourmays. Well done. 18. St. Bernard's 20. You won a St. Bernard, as I say. 20. Well done. 15 point Adam. 16 for The Fact Hunt. 15. I'll scroll through. Question 15. Casino Royale, Quantum Solace, Skyfall, and Spectre. Go up. Sound 17. My wife got 10 points. Well done, darling. Well done. Tonight's topic is Flurplewump got 14. Flurplewump, that's a great word. I'm not going to say how many it was out of, Nikki, because then it's just going to depress people. I know that. Some people kept track on Sunday's quiz. Some people keep track, but I don't. Well done. 8 points. Doom Radley's 15. Kavnoli 11. Adam Minor Perone hashtag make minor only got 14 points. Okay. So was Matt Perry. I've said 15 again. Got to move on. Yeah, last James Bond film was Spectre. 17 for Sound Marketeers. 17 for Cold Fusion. Nikki, no, it wasn't out of 30. Trust me. Vicky's not telling you. We're not telling you got 6. Okay, all right. Vicky, I'll give you bonus points then. Everybody that got less than 10 points has now got bonus points to 10 points. Gin will fix it. 12. 12 for Katie. I'm appalled. Wow, you should really come to. I think it's the start of a new tradition for you, and then you'll learn more about random facts that doesn't really matter, but it's just for fun. Real Friends got 10. Ian Mitchell 8 for Team 8. Only Fools and Fools No Horses 18. Walton's got 10, but the screen keeps freezing, so that's our excuse. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't have this problem on Sunday. 12 for Monty's Minions. Real Friends, yes, 10. 12, yeah, on. Three Musketeers got. Jason got 13. 12 for the team with no name. Oh, my sound's dropping. Oh. Back in Black, 13. Harperoids, 14. Luke, Harperoids, that's a good team name. The Barking Dogs have got 12. I haven't seen how many Captain Cabinets got. Sarah, you reckon it's 21 points maximum? Okay, well, if you got less than 10, don't feel too downhearted. That's pretty good considering you're mostly on your own. Nikki, it's really not out of 50. No, it's I think it's about 21, yeah. Is there a shout out for the worst score? I'm just going to shout out the scores as I see them. Chippy's shouting out the usual for captains. For those of you who've been to many of my quizzes over the years, you'll know what that is, or you can see that in the comments. You know, Simon shouts it out himself. Bring the quiz when I feel they've won a round. Yeah, sometimes he shouts it out just because I think he missed it. How many did Jam get? Junior, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Apologies, I'm breaking up a bit. Maisie, nice. Newbies from Newbury, basically Sean, got 9, gutted. Lots and lots of comments. 18, okay, 18 for Captain Cabinets. Hang on, Thunder Horse and Captain Cabinets got a tie there. Yeah, if you got 2 points for the Oscars, it's 21. Otherwise, it's 20. Thank you so much for that, Sarah. That's great. So who then got the most points then? It's flown by so fast. I think the most points was 18, wasn't it? Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a tie question just for the hell of it. And I'm going to use, just so I can test it out, see how it goes, I'm going to use a Facebook poll, and it should appear in the page. Jam got 12. There we go. Thank you, Jam. Okay, so your tiebreak question is, and don't put this in the comments, have a look in a minute. How many episodes of Buffy were there? And I'm going to give you some options, okay? So I'm going to do some that are real and some that are not, and then you have to work out which is the right one. 4 options. All right. And then we can see how many of you get the right one. Okay, I'm going to publish it now. This will be a good test to see how it goes. And it should be publishing any minute now. There we go. It's active. So let's see. Get voting. How many episodes do you think there were? And then I'll keep an eye on that and see how that goes. Well done, Pat. How many did you get? Did you get one right? Who's that to Vicky? St. Bernard's, 100. Oh, you think 130 episodes? Okay. All right. See if there's a poll anywhere in the page that you can respond to somewhere now, because that's the first time I've launched one. What was that? There should be a button that says it. Respond to it, okay? Let's see what's going on. Yes, you can see it. Loads of you are using it. That's great. Okay, so I know that works. Keep going. It's a genuine tiebreaker. Our oven's beeping. It'll go off in a second. Ooh, it's an interesting one. I think it's a tie at the minute between 2 particular answers. The outside of the comments, you click it. Thank you. Used to this, and we'll do this a bit more well, because I think it's it's making use of different features we got here. You want, Nikki? You only get a badge if Facebook think you deserve a badge. I clip them out. That's not how it works. You also get badges though if you're in the group. As a fan, you get an additional badge. Yeah, I'll tell you about more of that in a minute. Chips are done. Pie? No, it's not pie. What is it? Jalapeno poppers. Jalapeno, yeah. Not
You're
jalapeno
online,
things.
you can't do anything about it.
I'm online, I can't do anything about it. You don't if I have a little snack while we go, right? Me spending my evening on camera. You don't mind if I have a snack, do you guys? All right, I'm going to close the poll. I'm going to share the results in the video right now. Because there you go, 144, thank you, darling. 144 episodes is the correct answer. 145 including pie. Obviously, I'm not including that, but that's very good knowledge if you did indeed know that. Yeah, yes. Here's nibbles. Yeah. Eat away, darling. Thank you, Vicky. I do try for you guys. Thank you. All right, let's move on. Round number 2, shall we? Round number 2. Ouchie. I guess the later in the evening, broadband kind of band to be used, and maybe it'll free up. Finally got one right. Yeah, 38% of you, 28 people guessed 144. So well done if you got that one. TV one right. Well done. Yes, Owen, jalapeno poppers. Yeah, they've got like melted cheese in there or something. They're delicious. Oh, Vicky didn't get it right. Never mind. Don't need no stinking badges. Family get their own badges. Maybe I'll get you a real one instead. Yeah, go on, Pat. Someone else is alone, add me and be my teammate. Yeah, Nikki is loving the quiz, but she's really struggling on her own, bless her. So she wants teammates. Okay, let's move on. Question number 2. Round 2. Nick, how good your science and nature is. Some interesting questions in this one. I hope you still enjoy. Maybe you can collaborate with anybody else that wants to. I don't mind. Let's crack on. Question number 1 in science and nature, and this round was suggested before I created the top fan group, and Roz from Cell Marketeers said she wanted science, and science and nature is the kind of the round we do on Thursday nights sometimes. So that's why I've got this here. Thank you, Roz, for recommending that. And Captain Cabot's member likes science and nature too. Question 1, which 2 planets in the solar system have no moons? Which 2 planets in our solar system have no moons? 1 point for each answer. It's in an old comic strip TV program. Okay, look it up. Don't get cheese stuck in your beard. Oh God, Lee, you're right. It's hard to get wine drips in my moustache. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. We're good. Question number 2. The lack of which vitamin can cause rickets in humans? The lack of which vitamin can cause rickets in humans? If you're not sure about that, just guess a letter. Periodic table's not bad. Not bad. Burning my science teacher for spitting on me at what? Periodic table, not bad. Burning my science teacher for spitting on me. Your science teacher spat on you? Bloody hell. Or maybe this is a sore subject. Okay. But just guess a letter. Okay. Question 3. You have 3 points for question 3. What can be measured on the Beaufort scale, the Scoville scale, the Richter scale? What can be measured in the Beaufort scale, Beaufort scale, the Scoville scale, and the Richter scale? So you get 1 point for each. 3 different things can be measured on those scales. Hot. Okay. Question 4. What is the more common name for herpes labialis? What is the more common name for herpes labialis? You're welcome, Roz. Now, I just appreciate people who get involved. I'm disappointed you haven't got your top fan badge yet, though. I thought you would have got it by now. Nikki knows it. Yay! Oh, question 1. Oh. Keep up. Michelle is the physicist, so point this down. Good. See, this is the thing. If I keep mixing up the subjects every quiz, Thursdays, Sundays, then eventually you're going to get quiz that you all know lots about. Question 5. Which is South America's version of the ostrich? What is the South American version of the ostrich called? Was hot a clue? Maybe it was. It's purely coincidental that I happen to be eating jalapenos. I won't drink all the wine, darling, don't worry. From the bottle. Okay, excuse me. Right, your next question. Question 6. Bicarbonate of soda, sodium chloride, and, Simon's going to laugh at me for this, nephthalethylene. I shouldn't have included this question. They're the names of which well-known household items? I'm going to put them in the chat. I know I've said that wrong. Ethylene. It may even be spelt wrong. It's not dinner, it's a cookie. But it is nice, yes. Yeah. It's a snack. That dinner. So those 3 things I put in the chat: bicarbonate of soda, sodium chloride, and nephthalene. They're the scientific names given to which well-known household items? Beep, beep, Ali says. Okay. Question: which creature is called the unicorn of the sea? Which creature is called the unicorn of the sea? Mathine. Thank you, Andy. Naphthalene? No, okay. Now you're confusing me. Naphthalene. Okay. Thanks, and Andy, for helping me out here. Yes, 3 answers for that other one. 1 point for each. They're all different things you'd find in the house. Probably keep them in the kitchen. If you're Solid 2 points. Nikki, this is why you have a team. Sure, you can make a team before Sunday. Just tell your friends, and then Sunday night, 8 o'clock, Thursday night, 9 o'clock, we'll do this all over again with different quiz rounds. So hopefully you'll have backup. Question 8. Particular creatures are used as advertising logos by Lacoste, Lamborghini, and the RSPB. What particular creatures are used as advertising logos by Lacoste, Lamborghini, and the RSPB? Again, that's 1 point for each. 3 different answers. Darling, if you want to top up. Swordfish. Nikki, I'm not sure what you mean there. Maybe keep your answers to yourself. I don't know what you're saying. Okay, let's move on. Where we got to? Question 9. True or false, Laszlo Biro invented the ballpoint pen? I can repeat questions at the end. Yeah, when we get to the end of the round, I'll go back and repeat some questions for you, okay? True or false, Laszlo Biro invented the ballpoint pen? It's 50-50 shout that. Laszlo Biro, true or false, invented the ballpoint pen? That's number 9. Pat, you're exactly right. I said that on Sunday night. It is nice to have a drink and do the quiz and not worry about having to drive home afterwards. So, staying sober. It's good fun when I can just have a few drinks. Yeah. I feel more involved with everybody if I'm joining in. But it's probably best I don't. That often. Okay. Question number 10. What type of creature is a peccary? Peccary. Again, I'll put that in the comments. What type of creature is a peccary? This is question 10. What year? Jason, I think I've done about a year. Yeah, that was question number 10. What type of creature is a peccary? Chippy, I wasn't talking. That's what I just said in the question, honest. Question 11. I'll repeat 8 at the end, by the way. As with other questions. Question 11. Which is the only human muscle that is attached at only one end? Which is the only human muscle that is attached at only one end? Hickory peccary dock. I'll just say question 11 again because it sounds funny. Which is the only human muscle that is attached at only one end? A man. I should take offense at that, but it's funny. Okay. Question 12 is for 4 points. 4 points. Which 4 elements spell the word frolic when their chemical symbols are placed next to each other? Which 4 elements spell the word frolic when their chemical elements are placed next to each other? Ben says the love muscle. Yeah, I know. That's the obvious answer. Is it the right answer? With regards to 11, of course. So which 4 elements spell the word frolic? Some of you might be going, how do you spell frolic? So I'll put it in the chat. So which 4 chemical elements spell that word frolic when they are put next to each other? 1 point for each, so that's 4 points in total. Question 13. You will get time at the end as always, so I will repeat questions. Question 13. What type of creature is King Julian in the film Madagascar? So can we get points for the end of frolic? You get 1 point for each correct chemical element that you name. But it helps if you spell frolic correctly, which is why I posted it above. Okay, I'll say that 13 again. What type of creature is King Julian in the film Madagascar? That is 13. We are loving this round so much better than sports and pop music. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Rich. I do sometimes do these rounds on Thursday, remember, when we're back there. King Julian favourite, apart from the Penguins. Damn you, Darwin. Good one, Lou. Question 14 is for 2 points. World's first portable drill was invented in the USA by 2 men named Duncan and Alonzo, but what were their surnames? Think about this one. The world's first portable drill was invented in the USA by 2 men named Duncan and Alonzo. What were their surnames? One for each. Get a sports round in, you say. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the poll option again when it finishes, and I've done the repeats, so you can have a bit of thinking time. And I want to do a poll to see how many of you would actually want a sports round. Thursdays in D&D night? Oh, mate. That's why you don't come on Thursdays. I'll see if we can get it in on a Sunday at some point, but we'll try and do a few more of them as we've got time together. Can't wait to get back to sport and music. Jenny, really? You want a sport round? Nikki, don't put your guess in the comments. Sarah says no sport. Wait for the poll, all right? We'll see what wins. Question 15. Question 15 for 3 points. What are the collective terms for a group of lions, a group of leopards, and a group of crocodiles? What are the collective terms for a group of lions, a group of leopards, and a group of crocodiles? 1 point for each. Okay, have a think about what questions you want repeated. We'll put a poll about the sports round in now, and then we'll do repeats, and then we'll do the answers. Oh, Jen isn't doing the typing. Supersonic sausages. It's Magic Peter. Brilliant. I did wonder. Yes. I know. See, this is the thing. Richard says, let the sport round die, because I know you two hate sport rounds, or at least hate football. Naomi says, Barry's brothers going to help. The chat's rolling away from me. Yeah, repeat question 8. I will repeat 8 and 3. Okay, I'm just going to finish this poll off now. All right, poll is going to go live. Just you got 3 choices. Sport round of its own, some sports questions here and there within other rounds, but no round of its own, and then no sport whatsoever. Okay, that's been public. See what you think, guys. Gift for Chris in the Post, silent keyboard. I know. I don't have much choice. I can't mute this broadcast either. So time to do some repeats. My gadget is inspecting his gadget. Ding, 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 ding. Inspect my gadget. That's one of my favourite names. Okay, so I'm going to repeat 8 first of all. That was asked for a lot. So what particular creatures are used as advertising logos by Lacoste, Lamborghini, and the RSPB? That's question 8. Say it again. What particular creatures are used as advertising logos? Lacoste, Lamborghini, and the RSPB. 2. Question 2 was the lack of which vitamin can cause rickets in humans? Number 6. Oh, that was the science one, the really sciencey one. Sodium chloride and nephthalene are the names which well household items. Do you know what? I'm going to put it in the chat. Been full. Let's do it that way. Kev can't vote, but he will sports round. Question 3. What can be measured on the Beaufort scale, the Scoville scale, and the Richter scale? I'll do 50. Oh, it's not looking good for Sport Round fans. You need to vote in that poll. Get voting. Okay, question 15. Question 6 I put in the comments already. So, Bill, if you scroll up the comments, you'll see that again, and anybody else that wants it. Question 15. What are the collective terms for a group of lions, a group of leopards, and a group of crocodiles? 1 point for each. So that was 15 again. And question 11 I'll do. Last repeat then. Which is the only human muscle that is attached at only one end? Oh, it's so close with the poll. Keep voting, guys. So close. I'll keep it open. Okay, so that's 2 more votes for a sport round, which kind of puts it level. Okay. What, if I do a sports round, I'll see how this goes, but if I do end up doing an entire sports round, it will be at the end of the broadcast, so you can drop off if you really don't want to stay on for it. That I will promise you. If I do a whole sports round, it'll be at the end. No, I'm tallying it up. It's fine. Luke, if there's enough of it, then I'll do a sports round. I know what you mean. I thought that as I posted it, but I want to see what people are expecting, because it might mean that I also do some rounds that incorporate some sport as well. It's not all bad. Fair play, Louise. I forget we have a bunch of ladies rugby players on the quiz night. They're probably going to want a sport. I have to respect my audience. But as I thought, there's a lot of people who don't. Okay. I will mull over results come the end of this, and I'll work out the best. Yeah, some of you are still watching Try anyway. Thank you. Nikki says, fair for the boys. Yeah, because only boys like sport. All right, are we ready for the answers then? Oh, I should address the music round, because I know some of you like the music round. Okay. The thing with the music round. If I figure out a way to play music over a Facebook broadcast, Facebook will identify automatically that copyright material is being played in the video and stop it from being broadcasted. It might not be straight away, but they will stop it. They will mute the audio so nobody can hear anything. And I know this because I've tried to Facebook Live broadcast my karaoke nights before. And as soon as background music plays, something flags video, it mutes the audio, and whenever the video is posted, there's no audio. So you'll never get me playing actual music that's got copyright on it, which music rounds do, over this. And I don't know if I could do it unless I had third-party software anyway, but even if I just played it on my phone for you, it's pick it up. So I can't do music. I'll do music trivia. I did that on Sunday. I'll do some of that again, though. I know, Louise. It sucks. It's advertising for the songs. I don't get it, but they do. Get on the mic and sing it. You know I would. I'd probably lose half my audience. but I would love to sing as well. There's a Facebook group I'm connected part of it. I'm a member of it called Corona Karaoke, and it's just people singing karaoke songs in their houses during this pandemic and posting it onto Facebook into this group, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Some good, some bad, but that's karaoke for you. It's good fun. I might do one of those at some point, maybe. Utopia got shut down the other day for the same reasons. Exactly. I wondered how long it would take. It's so sad, isn't it? But I do happen. Yeah, as long as they don't pick up. Oh, thanks, Louise. Intro lyrics then. First line of the song. Yeah, Dave, funny you should say that. The handout round I'm going to do at the end. The handout round at the end is going to be lyrics, and from the lyrics I give you, you need to work out the artist and title of the. So that's something I'm going to do, but I will do kind of stuff. Let's pause there. Oh, Jason's on karaoke. Oh, I hope to hear you soon then. Yeah, Jackie, I know. Yeah, I know. You like me singing Spandau Ballet. No, I love it. It's great. Okay. This is for the science and nature round, and I'll come back to the comments in a minute. So, which two planets in our system have no moons? 1 point for each. It is Mercury and Venus. Mercury and Venus. Question 2. This is quite topical, actually. The lack of which vitamin can cause rits in humans? It is vitamin D, which you get pretty much from the sun. So get outside. Stay locked indoors during this lockdown for the whole time. Get in your garden, whatever. Stay safe, but get some sunshine. Question 3. What measured on the Beaufort scale, the Scoville scale, and the Richter scale? It is wind speed, heat of a chili pepper, the heat of chilies, hence I was eating some, and seismic waves. The Richter scale is seismic wave earthquakes. Oh, come on. All right, I'm hurrying up. Question 4. What is the more common name for herpes labialis? It is the common cold sore. Question 5. Which is South America's version of an ostrich? It is rhea. R-H-E-A. Rhea. Question 6. The bicarbonate of soda, sodium chloride, and nethylene, baking powder, salt, and mothballs. For 3 points. Baking powder, salt, and mothballs. Question 7. Which creature is called the unicorn of the sea? That is the narwhal. Question 8. What particular creatures are used as advertising logos by Lacoste, Lamborghini, and the RSPB? It is a crocodile, a bull, and an avocet. A-V-O-C-E-T. True or false? Laszlo Biro invented the ballpoint pen. It is true. Question 10. What type of creature is a peccary? That is a type of pig. Question 11. Which is the only human muscle that is attached at only one end? I said human muscle, not male. It is the tongue. That is the only human muscle that is attached at only one end. Easy when you know the answer, hey? Question 12. The 4 elements that spell the word frolic are francium, Fr, oxygen, O, lithium, Li, and carbon, C. Question 13. What type of creature is King Julian in Madagascar? King Julian is very funny. Question 14. The world's first portable drill was invented in the USA by 2 men named Duncan and Alonzo. What were their surnames? Nikki, you put it in the chat. It was literally the correct answer. Black and Decker. Black and Decker. That's their surnames. It was the correct answer. So even if you think it's wrong and a funny answer, put it in the chat because it might be right. In this case, that was right. Well done. Question 15. What are the collective terms for lions, leopards, and crocodiles? It's a pride of lions, a leap of leopards, birds, and a float of crocodiles. No, Tim, I'm not getting paid, but I would do at the pub, yes. Bless you. Yeah, you could. Yeah, maybe a charity will be a better thing. Yeah, I'll have a think about that. Thank you very much. But yeah, I do normally get paid those nights when they're at the pub. 13 is a lemur. To repeat that again, King Julian was a lemur. Nikki, yes, really, Black and Decker was correct. 4 points. So let's see your team scores then. Tally them up. Let's see your team scores, and then we'll do our last round, and then we'll finish off for the night. I start it at 9 o'clock because that's when we start at Thursdays at the pub normally. That's why we're starting at 9. And the same on Sundays. I start at 8 because that's when we normally do quiz on Sundays at the pub. So St. Bernard's 23. I think that's a good score. Smashing it. Maybe I should put a charity of my choice as a link on here. Yeah, maybe will. Crystal Maze got 22. 8 and so 16 altogether. Yeah. Monty's 21. How many points for question 15 is 2 points? Black and Decker, 1 point. 24 points for Jenny McGee, 21 for Cold Fusion, 21 St. Bernard's. 7 points. Woo! On a row. Tim, 25 80. Well done. Walton's got 20 for Lara Hawthorne and whoever you're with. 24 for Fact 19 for Double Fun Horse, 18 points. 18 points for Thunder. There's more of talk together is concerned as to how Thunder Horse managed to get 18 points. I kid. 24 for Anya, and for Pete, I assume it's just the two of you, but well done. 20 for Sally, well done. 26 out of 20, Sarah, legend, keeping track of what the top scores. 19 points for Maisie and Willow. Oh, well done, Maisie as well. Maisie dog, by the way. If you know. I don't know who Willow is, though. I don't know what do you mean by Willow. Ed, put that in the comments, please. Captain Cabinet's trapped in the understairs cupboard, 26 points. Oh, can't count him. Norfolk and Chance, 22 points. Well done, Dave. Dave Brown, well done. Roz, Sal Mucketeers, 20 points. Northerners, 22 points. Get in there, well done. Rachel, you got 15. Good job, Rachel. Representing Wales. I can see, by the way, if you're joining from another country, which sometimes I have, which last time I did have, I think I might do tonight as well, I can see analytics quiz, which countries people joined from, so that time to process. So it's going to be really interesting to see tonight. Got people. Hashtag Make Mine a Pint got 18. Back in Black, yes, 26 out of 18. Anne and Keith, my aunt and uncle, they got 17. Barking Dogs, 21. Question 6 again. What? Question 6, baking powder, salt and mothballs. One musketeer on my own, though, 9 points. Double yes. This takes me to 21. Well done, Jam. Donating to food banks, homeless, or the NHS. Yeah, any of those is good ideas. Yeah, I think I know what I'll do. I will have a think, though, and I'll post about it. Doom is 24 points. Well done. Willow's the cat. Oh, Maisie's the dog. Willow's the cat. Oh, that makes sense now. Thank you. Adorable. If a group of crocodiles is a basque, and it is, we get 1 extra 2. Oh, okay. Maybe a basque is a name for a group of crocodiles then. We went back to, I love your sarcasm. Can people who are playing regular add me so I can be on their team? Look, Nichols is loving the quiz. She needs a team, okay? So just click on her name and then get in touch with her, okay? Gin will fix it, 21. Excellent score. Again, well done. Mixture of sport and general knowledge. Yeah, okay. I think that would be a good idea too. All right. Well done, everybody. I won't do a tiebreaker for that one, but I will just move on to the next round. It's 10:15, so we're going to be a little bit later than I normally would, but hey, a little bit late with every quiz I do, so let's do that anyway. Gloucestershire 4, 16 points. Bask is collective noun. Okay. You get a point. If you put Bask as well, you get a point for that. Bark dogs ever score 21 points. 21 points for barking dogs. Sorry, not asking. Barking dogs. Very good. All right. You know your science and nature. Well done, people. Generally all good. So potluck is round number 3, our last live round, and then I'll post one. I'll put one in the group after this. So, question 1 in potluck. What colour is the central line on a London Underground map? What colour is the central line? 23 then for Bask. Yeah, Crystal Maze, 23 points. Maisie wants to know if she can come to the King's Head and Bell as dogs are not contagious. I mean, you say that, Ed. I've seen reports that actually some of them are. So be careful. Keep your dogs away from other dogs. I think they are. I thought they weren't too. Dexter will go too. No, Simon, honestly, I honestly do some research. Things have changed since they last said dogs weren't like gonna get it. Could be wrong, but I'm sure I saw. So what colour is the central line on a London Underground map? That's question 1. Question 2. Desperate Dan appeared in which comic? Desperate Dan appeared in which comic? Desperate Dan, which comic for question 2? I vet arguing that point. Oh, fair play. All right. If the vet says it's fine, it's fine. There's lots of false news out there, so I got to be careful. So is everybody, I guess. Dogs can't get a count as a surface, so they carry it. Yeah, see, that is also a solid point there, in fairness. Thank you, Katie. TV Tonight said dogs get it. I know. But who let the dogs out? That is the question. Yeah. And the other question is, what if the hokey cokey is what it's all about? I'm just saying. I'll move on. Question 3 in our potluck round. Question 3. What is the most common pub name in the UK? Is it the Plough, the Fox and Hounds, or the Red Lion? Is it the Plough, the Fox and Hounds, or the Red Lion? So multiple choice, choose one of the 3. What's the most common pub name in the UK? The Plough, the Fox and Hounds, or Red Lion? We can double up. Yes, you can. Lou says they're having Jaeger shots to celebrate housemate's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to your housemate. What's him? Next week? What? Oh yeah, Lou, you need to make sure you join. In fact, everybody needs to join April 2nd because that will be my wife Chrissy's 40th birthday party. Obviously, we're going to be staying. So I want to have a really big quiz night then to help celebrate my wife's birthday because we're out and celebrate. So yeah. Whoa, the hokey cokey. Yes, Sarah, you got it. Next on a hot date. Yes, both the dogs, I'm sure they would, but please be careful about coronavirus. Oh, your housemate says thank you. Oh, okay. Henry and Susie will wait on them. Yeah, that'll be lovely. Oh, it'll be like Lady and the Tramp. There's a new live action Lady and the Tramp film as well, isn't there? Yeah, live action. All the dogs are animated. Question 4. Question number 4. This makes me sad. Which is the most widely read daily newspaper in the UK? Which is the most widely read daily newspaper in the UK? You just type, darling. Okay, just come in. Oh, Lou, if you wanted to do that, that'd be lovely. That'd be lovely. You know my mate, by the way, Louise. You know Sam. I work with him, Sam Davis. That's a random thing. I don't know if he's spoke about that yet. If no pub, Maisie would like a play date with Henry and Susie. Oh, and Ep2. Do you know what? None of these dogs are my dogs, but I want there because that sounds like fun. Because all of those dogs are lovely. You stop guessing in the comments because sometimes you're right. You know this. Okay, Question 5. What is Madonna's real Christian name? What is Madonna's real Christian name? Oh, okay, Louise. We'll let you know in PM. Question 4, the newspaper. Question 5 was about Madonna. What is Madonna's real Christian name? That is question 5. And the most widely read daily newspaper question was number 4. Okay, question 6. Multiple choice for question 6. Which comedian is known for the phrase, "titter ye not"? Is it Ken Dodd, Frankie Howerd, or Jimmy Tarbuck? As some of you watching will have no idea who any of those are. I only know from repeats when I was younger. Which comedian is known for the phrase, "titter ye not"? Is it Ken Dodd, Frankie Howerd, or Jimmy Tarbuck? Have a guess. Question 7 then. In which English county is the Lake District? In which English county is the Lake District? That's number 7. Yeah, Nikki, I know. I'm not going to say the name if that is the answer. Yeah, you know a joke about Ken Dodd too. I'm sure you do. All right, question number 8. Augusta is the capital of which US state? Augusta is the capital of which US state? Right, question 9. Question number 9. What did the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, change its name to after it was sued by the World Wildlife Fund, also WWF? What did the World Wrestling Federation change its name to after it was sued by the World Wildlife Fund? That's question 9. I like doing wrestling questions like that in these sports rounds that I do host, so that everyone goes, "It's not a sport." Jenny said, "Oh, Jenny or Pete? I think it's Pete, isn't it now? I don't know Madonna's Christian name, but is her surname with the big boobies?" I think that's a LOLO reference. And no, I do mean the actual Madonna. Obviously. Question number 10. Question 10 is, in a standard pack of playing cards, what are the queens holding in their hands? Again, I'll give you multiple choice. Is it scepters, flowers, or swords? In a standard pack of playing cards, what are the queens holding in their hands? Is it scepters, flowers, or swords? Ken Dodd's dog died, did he? No, body. Yeah, that's the one. I've had many a pub quiz team name with Ken Dodd in it. Yeah, that's it. Dad's dog's dead. Oh dear. Question 11. How many chance squares are there on a standard UK Monopoly board? How many chance squares are on a standard UK Monopoly board? Cheers, shot drunk. Brilliant. Last bit of wine.
Oh, yes, please.
I'll try not to pour it all in my glass.
Do not pour it all in yours.
No, you're right. I'm saving you some. It's here when you need it. Ugh. I can't believe you're on shots on a school night, surely. Louise.
School teaches me, so fight it.
That's right. Louise is doing shots and her mates. All right, let's move on. So, question 12. You can take it with you. Question 12. Andorra is situated between which two European countries? 1 point for each. Andorra is situated between which two European countries? 1 point for each. There was about a shot of red wine left here as well. I had to share it though.
I got 4.
We do have more, but we're trying to ration it, obviously. We got I'll talk about something else I could do to help you out as well in terms of alcohol in a minute, if you're interested. Remind me of that when I've finished. Some of you will know about this already. Question 13, though. Which Caribbean island is the largest? Which is the largest? 8:30 meeting in the morning over Teams. Bad, methinks. When haven't you known to do shots? Did you two not? Yes, Louise. Yeah, we did hook up on a certain night out. Yes, there was always alcohol involved with you around, I know. Still on Peroni, if someone goes to the bloody fridge. Yes, Jackie. Can you pass me a virtual one? Red wine is drink, though. No, it's not. I can't show you the bottle. Red wine is not rank. You just need to get a nice bottle of red wine. If you get a nice bottle, the key is there's a dip in the bottom of a bottle. The bigger the dip, the nicer the wine will be. 90% of the time. Promise you. Bottle a night. Yeah. I will repeat 13 in a moment. In fact, I'll just say it now before I say 14. Question 13. Caribbean island is the largest. It is Cuba. I already just said that. I'll do that. Why did you ask me to repeat that? Question 14. Answers now. Which is not a fruit? Cucumber, tomato, pumpkin, or rhubarb? Is not a fruit. Cucumber, tomato, pumpkin, or rhubarb? Lots of multiple choice in this round. It's his round, not mine. Okay. If one of you gets the drink in, that means you'll have the drink quicker, and it means you'll have more drinking time tonight. So, don't worry about it. Just go. That's what I do. Question 13 once more. Which Caribbean island is the largest? Yeah, some of you had the answer, I know. Shouldn't ask me to repeat it. Question 14 again. Which is not a fruit? Cucumber, tomato, pumpkin, or rhubarb? It wouldn't be me hosting a quiz if I didn't make a mistake every now and then. You try being live on camera for an hour and a half and not make a mistake, I'll tell you. Question 15. Name the murder weapons in Cluedo for 1 point each. 6 points. The murder weapons in Cluedo for 1 point each, and there are 6. Doing great, thank you. I try. I can repeat some questions, but I'm not doing the whole round. Thank you, Jane. I do have a lot of fun doing this, actually. I thought I'd be really nervous and worried about doing it, but actually, with all you guys in the comments, it's a lot of fun. So you make it a lot easier for me. Do you like what I've got in the background, by the way? It's on Sunday, but I've added to it since then to make it a bit more interesting back there. Liz, yes, I can repeat 12. Question 12. Andorra is situated between which European countries? 1 point for each. You're about to take the lead. You know them all. Love Cluedo. Number 8. Oh, Nikki. Yeah. Thank you, Jenny and Pete. Number 8. Okay. Number 8. Augusta is the capital of which US state? Loving my buzz. Yeah. Buzz Lightyear. We got BB-8. So, new Star Wars movies are a touchy subject. Don't hate on them. I'll fight you. Chippy says, this is so good. Thank you for doing it. You're welcome, mate. Wait till you see the picture around as well. It's cool. I'm going to share. And the minion. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. My amazing wife crocheted this. She made it. And this lightsaber as well. I knew I'd have to talk about that at some point. In a minute. There we go. Yeah. Take your time. Go to the fridge. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And Vernia, you're loving it. Good to hear you and Peter involved, Vernia. Thank you, Ashley. Okay, I'll repeat 6. Question number 6 again. Which comedian is known for the phrase "titter ye not"? Is it Ken Dodd, Frankie Howard, or Jimmy Tarbuck? 4 out of 6 on the Cluedo. How do you know? I haven't gone through the answers yet. Sith Minion. Yes, he's got a red lightsaber. It's a Sith Minion, yeah. Darth Minion. Which minion is the name of that one? I don't know. Tim. My Tim. Okay. Yes, that is lightsaber. How did I know you would say something like that? Right. We go through the answer and then we'll report points. You're a bit worried about the lightsaber, but it's the best you can do with Cray. I was impressed, and I love it. Hound's House, number 2, please. Okay, number 2 was Desperate Dan appeared in Wick. Darth Dave, yeah. Yeah, I know. Some people still have to work. I have to work in the morning. I mean, I go far. I'll just come back here again. But okay, so as most of us, I think, should do. Sorry if you have to go out, though. It sucks, but be safe. An extra Cluedo point, chuck a toaster in the bath. I don't remember that from the game, so no, Nikki. It's funny, though. Okay, let's do the answers then, guys. Question 1. What colour is the central London Underground map? It is red. Question 2. Desperate Dan appeared in which comic? That was The Dandy. Question 3. What is the most common pub name in Italy? Is it the Fox and Hounds or the Red Lion? It is the Red Lion. Question 4. Which is the most widely read newspaper in the UK daily? It is that one. Yeah. It sounds a bit like Scum. You know what I mean, right? It shouldn't be. It should all be the ground, to be honest. But hey, that is the answer. Even to this day, I had to double check to make sure it was correct, and yes, it is still in. Nikki says, it's my day off tomorrow, but I'm back at work on Saturday. Oh, rubbish. Well, we all got to do what we got to do, right? Keep the world spinning. Question 5. What is Madonna's real Christian name? It is Madonna. Yep, it was Madonna. Oh, don't change answers. Oh, Star Reader. You always go with your first instinct with quiz rounds. Normally, it's a good thing to do. Question 6. Which comedian is known for the phrase "titter ye not"? Is it Ken Dodd, Frankie Howard, or Jimmy Tarbuck? It is Frankie Howard. Do people who buy The Sun know how to read? I'm pretty sure they just look at the pictures. I think you've got a point there, Sarah. I think they just look at the pictures and maybe read a crossword. I don't know. Question 7. In which English county is the Lake District? It is Cumbria. Question 8. Augusta is the capital of which US state? That is Maine. It is Maine. Question 9. What did the World Wrestling Federation change to after it was sued by the World Wildlife Fund? They changed it to World Wrestling Entertainment. So WWF changed to WWE. Lou, don't eat the bloody sun. Don't give money. Murdoch gets enough money already. Oh, just don't. Just go on the internet. You're much better. All right. Question 10. In the standard of playing cards, what are the queens holding in their hands? Are they holding sets, flowers, or swords? The standard pack of playing cards, a queen holds flowers. They all hold flowers. Question 11. How many chance squares are there on a standard UK Monopoly board? There are 3. There are 3 chance squares. You don't buy any more, Lou. All right, good. All right. Question 12. Andorra is situated between which 2 European countries? 1 point for each. It is Spain and France. Spain and France, 1 point for each. Question 13. Which Caribbean island is the largest? That is Cuba. I think I cut out for some of you when I said that accidentally, but it is Cuba. Question 14. Question 3 was the Red Lion. And 3 for chance squares as well. I don't know which you were referring to. Question 14 is not a fruit. Cucumber, tomato, pumpkin, or rhubarb. Rhubarb is not a fruit. Fruits tend to have seeds, and rhubarb does not. Question 15. Name the murder weapons in Cluedo. 1 point for each. They are the rope, revolver, lead piping, dagger, spanner, and candlestick. Revolver, rope, lead piping, dagger, spanner, and candlestick. If you put a name for the murder weapon, which is basically the same thing, but a slightly different name, then still give yourself the point. So if you put a gun as revolver, you give yourself a point for gun. If you put knife instead of dagger, you can still have a point. Things like that. That's fine. So tally up your scores. Let me know how well you did in the comments right now. And while you're doing that, you missed rope and spanner. All right, points are coming in. Never mind, I'll come back to that point. 20 for Marketeers. Good effort, Roz. Well done. 6 for Quiz Tool Maze. Come on, get those scores up. Give me a team setting for my Corona. Back in Black got 18 out of 21. Is one? Jill got 18. Northerners got 18. Maisie and Willow got 18. 19 for skipping by 5. For Confusion. 8, I think, for only Falls No Horse. Doom Radley's 18. Gloucester 4, 9. Lack of Knowledge 17. 13 points for Nikki. Well done. I'm proud. I think you should be. North fucking Chance 18. Backlight 18. 17 for Monty. 18 for you, St. Bernard. 17 for Magic Peter and Jenny McGee. 16 for better round for Pat. 12 for Vicky. Captain Cabinet's Trapped in the Dog Bus. 18 points. 15 for Paranurse. That's a good team name. Double Jeopardy got 15. 16-1. Well done to Lou and all her friends. Barking Dogs 15. I think Barking Dogs, you've got 14 members tonight, did I hear from Bill? 14 good. 14 is good. Yeah, that is good. Well done, Alex. Luke, 18 for Harperoids. Excellent score. 16 for the Waltons. Yeah, 18, Katie says. Vernia, you got 13. 1, 8. 13. That's good. As long as you get into figures, that's when you can be really proud of what you've done, especially with smaller teams. If you're on your own, then it doesn't matter how many you get. Come on, it's fun. Thunderhorse got 18. This team sucks balls. Shush, they can't hear me. Sorry, Chippy, I just read that out and they can read it. Tonight's topic, Spafflewooge, 16 points. I missed what your team name was for the second, guys. Sorry about that. Put it down here again. Spafflewooge. You always come up with the most inventive team name. 17 points for us quizzing on House Party. And oh yeah, we discovered that last quiz. Here's an app you're using, right? One Musketeer got 7. Ouch. 17 for my wife, my lovely wife, Chrissy. Won. Matt gave up. He wasn't very happy with the sound delay. So proud of my 18 solo effort. Oh, okay. My drink is empty. Right. What was I going to say? I think that's everybody's scores in. So 32. Okay. 10 for... Oh, 10. Okay. All right, for Jack. Okay, what I was going to say is, if anybody's short on beer, if you like your craft beers, I've got a whole bunch of free boxes out from beer2.com. No, I'm not being sponsored by them. Don't be ridiculous. I'm just a member and have been for a long time, and they've given me 10 golden tickets, so I can send you a free box of beer, right? All I need is you need to PM me email address, and I can put it on the website, and I can get that sent out to you. Your details in, you can have a free box. I only get loyalty points for it to help me buy more. I don't get paid in any way. It's just loyalty points. So if you would like some free beer from beer52.com, then you can message me your email address, and then I'll send it out. The first 10 people I get on tonight or tomorrow, I get them in, and then you can look to see if it's something you want to do. And then you can pay monthly if you want them often. And in the pandemic, they're offering, so that means that you can still get beer delivered without leaving. Great. Loads of different craft beers. Let me see. Bill, you say you have one. Okay, well, just if you've got me on WhatsApp or any other means, just message me whatever email address you want me to set it up to. Honestly, I've been doing it for months. It's great. Really nice biz. I know it's late, yeah. We'll see you Sunday for 8. Anybody that's want to drop off now, feel free. You can drop off now. I'm going to post a picture round in the comments as well. That picture round, I'll put the answers in there. You can see those later on. Share that with your friends. Share the page with your friends. Invite whoever you want. And I can't wait to see what the views peaked at. We know it was over 100, 118 or something. So hopefully it was a real good turnout. Stay safe, everybody. Yeah, absolutely. Remember the quiz when we are in person. It's at 10 Thursdays at 9, Sunday 8 o'clock every week. Yes, 2 quiz nights at the same pub. It's amazing. I think we'll call it a day. Any chance of doing a music round? You need to, but linking it in the comments on another site. Because I know their copyright rules are shite. Remember, if you want to be a fan, that's how you can then comment and tell me actual quiz rounds and questions and things. Love getting some messages in about the old beer vouchers. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy that. Stay safe, everybody. Commenting, liking, and sharing. That's how you get the top badge, which is an invited group. And then in the group, talk about what the subject you'd want at the next quiz. Every Sunday, 8 o'clock. Every Thursday, about 9 o'clock. And I'll post the picture around very soon, so you can share that with your family and friends as well. And I'm going to think of a charity maybe put on here if you'd like to donate for my time doing this. I really appreciate that suggestion. And if you have suggestions, anything related to what's going on in the world, to the UK at least, would be a good suggestion. And I'll come up with something from your suggestions to do. But I think I'm going to bring this to now. Make sure you give it a few more likes and hearts and shares. And what I want to do as you're signing off, I really appreciate it. That's how we get this people more interactions, more events. Enjoy it. Just post as another post. Yeah, you'll just have to keep an eye out. You'll probably get a notification anyway that I've shared it. There'll be a big chat that you can look at. Okay, you can do that in your own time. Love it. Thanks, guys. Cheers, Dave. Nice to hear you too, mate. Thanks for you and joining. Might see you today. Maybe see you back at the Crop Bar again someday soon. Awesome stuff. You suggest a takeaway for the NHS police. Yeah, okay. Keep those suggestions coming in. Do DM me if you want to suggest any more. You're welcome, Nikki. You're more than welcome. Thank you for being entertaining in the comments. History round, yes, and we'll do a history round. We will do. We sometimes do different Trivial Pursuit subjects. So absolutely, that could be coming. So yeah, family. I'll be biased towards family and say you don't have to keep commenting and being a top fan because and I appreciate joining. So yeah, you know what I mean, guys. I really appreciate it. And you're welcome. Thank you. Hopefully, it won't be too long to go back. If this keeps going, maybe I'll have to do this week for something. This is good. On Sunday at 8:00. Yes, coming back for more. I love it. Share it with all your friends. Get a big team together. You're welcome, Lou. We expect fancy dress next week for the birthday celebrations. So, yes, absolutely. I mean, I'll be suited booted and some ribbon for Chris' birthday Thursday. That will be 9:00 start again, and then yes, it'll 40th birthday. So yes, maybe smart, or maybe some of the fancy dress. I don't know. He wants to be smart, so we'll see. I'm dog's bollocks. Hang on, that's man. You don't have to drop off. You can keep on commenting if you want. I'll stay on for a few more minutes chatting. That's fine. Yeah. It says all the dog's bollocks in a time like this. Much love. That that's exactly why I'm wanting to do this, because I want at this time. It's important that we're together and we all have a laugh about stuff. All right, get our shit aside. Sophia, yes, Chris is right. Sophia is a food lad. They're feeding hundreds of people in the area. So that was the one I thought of when Tim first mentioned about doing something for charity. Look up the Sophia Food Lad on Facebook and online in general. They're amazing. Thank you, Jackie. Take care. Yes, I hope to see you back at the Christmas. Yes, and bingo will be fun. Yes. Thanks, Katie. It's good to have you on. You and all the Harpers. Appreciated. He says, can we please keep a lookout for the people struggling with mental health, especially with what's going on? The pressure that's beyond that. Absolutely, yes. If you know anybody that's struggling with that kind of stuff, reach out to them and keep in touch with everybody. Anybody and everybody. This is a time when we need to keep together, even though we can't physically be together. Vicky, you're welcome. It's great to see you here. I miss the banter we have on our quiz nights. I miss it a lot. So I'm glad we can keep doing this. It's definitely do Sunday, every Sunday, every Thursday. So you can join as many guys. Sunday is 8, Thursday's 9:00. Always share a picture around afterwards, or a handout round of some description as a separate post afterwards too. Oh, thank you, Lou. Yeah, if you're ever in the Angdon area, I'll let everybody know when we're back on. Same night, same time. Highlight was me pouring the last bit of wine out. I know, I did Chrissy. I didn't finish it all. That would be incredibly mean. Yeah. I know I'm on camera the whole time. So I like to do something silly like that every now and then. How do we get the pics? I haven't shared the picture on yet because I'm streaming. Give it a second. Share it in a minute. Are you able to message people to come up with ideas? What would have opened hotels for homeless? I worry about the most, and I have some ideas. I don't mind mentioning them on the broadcast. I don't mind. I think maybe we'll end up choosing more than one charity. No, it's just something we discussed on this broadcast. Or maybe once a week. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, till soon. Yeah, can't. All right, guys. Any more comments? Any more? If you clicked the smiley face, the like, or a heart, or a wow, or anything like that, again, comments and those reactions will help make this grow and help you get the top fan badge. So then you can start contributing, get top fan mentions on the show as well. So do that and then sign off, and then we'll see you guys next time. So feel free to do that. And remember, if you want 2 vouchers, get beers delivered to your door. I mean, at least a free crate, including delivery, by the way. It's totally free. There's 10 golden tickets I've got a minute I can give away. All right. So you get some free beer through these tough times, and you can order as much more as you like, of course. And then after that, you can get their recommended crate every month for like, I don't know, 20 quid or something. I forget how much it is now, but it's about that. So 52.com if you want to have a look. And drop me your email address in a PM or WhatsApp, however you contact me normally. All right, coming up to 2 hours. I'm going to drop off now. See you same time next time for the same fun. Cheers. Good night.